Hi there, fun adventure friends. It's day 2 at the Ark. If you watched our first video, you know it is such a monumental attraction that you just absolutely cannot take in the Ark and everything that the grounds offer here at this attraction in one day. It's just impossible. And at this part in the video, you're seeing us walking into the main entrance area of the Ark. As you pass these monuments and placards, you're going to be very tempted to stop and take pictures and read it all, but save that for the second day when you get in the grounds for free. Now you will have to pay for parking on this second day, and your second day admission does not get you into the Ark itself. But now's the time that you're really going to be able to enjoy visiting the animals, checking out the playground, and exploring the grounds. So here you can see that we got to visit some kangaroos. We only allowed to stay on the path here, and you have to wait for the kangaroos to approach you to touch them. But it's still really neat seeing such beautiful and amazing creatures that God made. And if you want to spend some more one-on-one time with kangaroos, you should check out Kentucky Down Under, and we do have a video of that, so be sure to check that out. So we're going to continue walking around the zoo area, and here we're going into the tortoise barn. At first we were really confused. We were looking through the window saying, where's the tortoise? It's really great that they have an indoor area to visit when it's cool, but on the day we were going it was quite comfortable outside, and that's where the tortoise was. There he is! So we're going to go ahead and continue on to the lemurs. It was a little crowded in there. It was kind of frustrating for me when we were getting in there, how excited everybody was to see the lemurs. They're cute, they're adorable. They weren't very playful when we were there, but the crowds just love lemurs. The day that we were here was a Monday, so as you can see, it's obviously not like super crazy. People aren't bumping into each other, but oh look, there they are. So cute. But it's still, there's a little bit of traffic in there. And the day we visited, the day that this film was taken, was a Monday. So we definitely recommend coming during the weekdays if your schedule allows it. And if you have to come on the weekends, we found that Sunday was less crowded. Coming out of the lemurs, we get to visit the cranes. Across the way from the cranes are the binturong. And if you've never experienced a binturong, oh boy, are you in for a treat, because these guys smell delicious. If you don't know what I mean, I believe they smell like corn chips. Now, other people say that they smell like buttered popcorn. I don't know. When you visit the Ark, you let me know. Comment below and tell me, was it corn chips or buttery popcorn? Here we're going to show you the placard where it talks about bear cats and how they are neither bears nor cats. So enjoy reading that. Around the corner you'll find the camel riding area, which was unfortunately closed the day we went, so double check those dates. There's the gem mining, and then you'll see the animal theater, so join us while we learn about some of God's amazing animals.
Our next animal is also a creepy crawly. We have for you Amalek. Amalek is a giant vinegaroon, also known as a whip scorpion. And the reason for that is you'll be able to see, as he's being walked around there, that instead of having a long tail with a stinger on the end, they have this very long whip-like organ at the base of their abdomen. So that is why they're known as a whip scorpion. And they look very similar to scorpions, but they don't have all the same traits, and they're not genetically related to each other. However, they are both arachnids. Does anyone know what that word means, arachnid? what are some of the characteristics that define arachnids? There's arachnids and then there's insects. And those are two creatures that are very similar in that they have a hard outer covering called an exoskeleton. However, arachnids are different from insects in that they only have two body segments. They have the front part that is called a cephalothorax, and then they have the back part, which is called an abdomen. Insects have three body segments. So they're going to have a head, they're going to have a thorax, and then they're going to have an abdomen. In addition, arachnids have 8 legs, whereas insects only have 6. So they are different from insects there. And there are many different types of arachnids. Scorpions are some of the ones that we're most familiar with, and they're also the giant vinegaroon, like Amalek there. And then there are spiders as well. So that's probably the most famous arachnid that we are aware of. Now you may be wondering, why is it called a giant vinegaroon? You hear the word vinegar in there. And that's because their main defense is they will shoot a substance out of the base of their abdomen there from special glands that smells an awful lot like vinegar. It's actually very concentrated acetic acid, like 85% acetic acid there. And if they feel threatened, they will shoot that liquid into the face and the eyes of the predators. It's not going to melt out their eyes or anything like that, but it will be very distasteful and unpleasant for whatever predator is trying to make a meal out of them. And that's, I'll take questions at the end there. Yes, ma'am. So the thing with that is they are able to shoot that out up to a foot away. And they're actually able to shoot it up to 19 times in a single day. So they have a lot of shots in their abdomen there that they can shoot out at potential predators. And actually the next day they're actually completely reloaded and ready to go. So they have plenty of vinegar to go around and whatnot. So we've introduced you to the concept of a created kind, and hopefully you guys have gotten to take a look there at Amalek as he's being brought around. You can see that they look very similar to scorpions, but there are some things different. So I want to go back and talk a little bit about the concept of a created kind some more, just so that we're all on the same page and that you guys got a little bit of a background for the rest of the animals that we're going to bring out here in a moment. So a created kind, that is a concept that we get from the Bible. We read it in the book of Genesis, that God created everything according to its kind. So we got to wonder what exactly that means. Creation scientists believe that the created kind has something to do with classification there. So you may know that nowadays scientists, they classify organisms according to a hierarchical system that goes from kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. So a created kind is believed to be around the family level of classification. And the most important thing to understand with a created kind is that they are all genetically related to each other. And you guys probably have seen many animals that you recognize are from the same created kind without even knowing it, like dogs. You know that there's many different types of dog breeds out there, tons of them, but they're all from the same created kind. They all have things about them that make them all dogs. Same for cats, same for horses and zebras and things like that. Horses and zebras would be from the same created kind. So good evidence that something is from the same created kind is if they're able to interbreed to produce hybrid offspring. And believe it or not, we actually have some examples of this in our zoo here. Don't know if you guys have walked through and you've been able to see our Zorse and Zonkey. Have any of you seen the Zorse and Zonkey yet? A couple of you, yeah. So that's an example of a hybrid between the Zonkey would be a donkey and a zebra, and the Zorse would be a horse and a zebra. So you'd understand that they're from the same created kind. They're all genetically related to each other. And this is an important concept to understand when we think about Noah bringing animals onto the ark. You see, one of the critiques people bring up against Noah's ark is they say, oh, he'd never be able to bring all the species onto the ark. There's just way too many. Well, we're not saying that he had to bring all the species onto the ark. We're saying that he had to bring at least 2 pairs of every original created kind and 7 pairs of some. So if you think about it, species, that's very specific, very broad. But the created kinds, not so much. There's many different species within the created kind. So there was plenty of room for all the creatures on Noah's Ark. And then from those original created kinds, they've been able to spread throughout the world and then adapt to the surroundings, which you must understand is different from evolution, which believes that all creatures over millions of years descended from a single common ancestor. So that's an important concept to keep in mind as we go through this presentation. I'll try to be pointing out some of the different created kinds that our animals come from. But with that, I hope you guys are ready for our next set of animals. We've introduced you to the creepy crawlies. Not always everybody's favorite, but I think they're pretty cool. But we're going to move on now to the weird and wonderful. Now we're going to introduce you to a type of lizard. Who likes lizards? Yeah? Okay, good. Well, we've got 2 awesome lizards for you, starting with our inland bearded dragon. This is Steve. So Brittany's going to walk him around, give you guys a nice up-close look. You notice he's a pretty big lizard. Bearded dragons can get up to 2 feet in length, fully grown. So they're pretty big as far as lizards go. Most of the ones we're familiar with are quite small. Now this is a very fascinating lizard. In their native environment, you would find them in the desert and shrubland regions of Australia. These guys, they are absolute powerhouses of lizards. They are from the whip-tailed lizard created kind, so that includes lizards like amoebas, jungle runners, and other lizards like that. So Brittany's going to walk her around. Just make sure you be nice and quiet while she comes around there. You don't want to startle her or anything, but she truly is magnificent, folks. One of the largest species of owl in the world. These guys can get up to 2 feet in length, and they can weigh up to 9 pounds. They can be found pretty much in any environment in Europe, North Africa, the Middle East, and Northern Asia there. And they will really be hunting a variety of different foods. Their favorite thing to eat is small rodents like mice, but they'll really just eat whatever they can get those talons around.
We won't, however, eat anything we can get our talons on. We have a very specific taste that can only be satisfied by Hamzara's Cafe. When you're walking in, just look at how neat all of these animals, they have the placards teaching you about them and their kinds and where they're from. And I mean, I'm getting excited about eating just seeing that cheetah preparing for its dinner. And that brings us up to the register, and there's the prices. Really great prices for this family style all you can eat. Pre-COVID it was set up as a buffet, but now they serve you, which is great. I will say they're sleeping on bringing back those Brussels sprouts. But we'll do a quick walkthrough and show you everything, how it's set up. Some of the changes involve plasticware, whereas previously there was silverware. And single serving, as you can see here, demonstrated at the soup and salad station. And we're moving on to the mains. So delicious. Again, buffet style, you aren't serving yourself, they're going to put it on your plate for you. Veggies. They'll give you as much as you want. They're like, okay, we'll put a couple of this and a couple of that, but you're welcome to come back more, or say, I want all macaroni. And here are the condiments now, again, single serve, and desserts. Everybody's favorite. Drink station, coffee. Mama needed coffee, so this was great. Teas and sodas, standard. They do have milk, but now you have to request it. The dispenser is not functioning at this time. Was it good?
I got the same thing you got.
Was it good?
Yum.
Was it good?
Yum.
Was it good?
Yum.
Was it good?
Yum.
Now let's go check out this new VR exhibit at the Ark Encounter. This virtual reality experience is called The Truth Travelers and a Flood of Reality. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit in these state-of-the-art motion experience seats. It kind of feels like you're on a roller coaster, and wear the VR headset, and we're going to go back in time and experience the flood firsthand. They do recommend that you purchase those tickets and select your time first thing because it fills up quickly. Sammy was so excited. This was day 2 and he had been asking both days, can we do it? Can we do it? And he was chanting fun, 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 fun all the way through the place. Oh, that looks intense. Are you sure you're gonna be able to handle it?
Whoa. Did you see the mosasaur?
Yeah.
Oh, flood of.
All right, hold on. I gotta use my hand really quick. All right. Hey!
Hey, see. I don't see you though.
Oh, look. Oh, I just pointed like you could see. Look at the topiary animals. There's dinosaurs down there now.
Oh. Apparently that's what it was before. Oh my gosh, it's glitching on me. Okay, it got too close.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey, farmland. The Ice Age?
Ice Age.
Whoa, we're underwater.
This is the flood, I
Oh,
guess.
sharks. Hey, it's mosasaur.
There it is. There it is.
No, that's plesiosaur. Whoa! Do you think they heard that? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, try turning and looking directly behind you.
Yeah.
Whoa!
There's no Yikes. They tried to punch.
Oh no!
Oh, we don't.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a flood. Strange how it just came hurling so fast. Get up.
Wow!
Okay, embrace.
Look at it.
I'm pretty sure embrace. We better move. Pod? Why aren't you doing anything? Pod? Why weren't you doing anything? Meh. AKA the Ark.
Yeah, that's the only clear answer, isn't it?
Yeah. We're at the door. Yee. He can't really move. Oh,
Ew.
this rat. Ooh, it's one of those thingies. Left, deer. Oh, look at the right. There's skaters, monkey. Oh. Oh, look at that dude. They don't like being caged up. Hey, it's
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Ah!
Yeah. Oh, I don't like it.
Yikes. Yikes.
I didn't like that.
Oh, we're in the water, I think.
No, we're in the air.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's a dove. It's the dove.
Yeah, this is really high.
Wait, was this it? Sure you did. Welcome back. Wasn't that cool?
All right, so did you feel like you got to see the flood in real life?
Yeah, it was so realistic.
Very cool.
Yeah, and when it was like a hologram of the guy, it looked so real.
Jeremiah, what's your favorite thing? Can you say
Shot the landing.
Can you say zip line?
Zip line.
Is that your favorite thing to do here?
All right.
Hold on tight. Was that so fun?
Daddy, you're there.
Hello.
You're it. I want to do it. Now I want to do it now.
You gonna go down?
You sit there? And then what happens? Somebody spins you?
And that is right. Toby.
Whoa, you jumped out while it was spinning. Okay, let's do it together. you gonna go on the big slide, Grace?
Be careful. No. No, don't. Jeremiah.
Hi, guys. Grace, go on the other one, sweetie. Grace. Did you die? What happened?
Fun Adventure Family approved!